Is your GFCI not working? This one isn't. So, has a red light. Test button doesn't work because it's already tripped. See, this button is sticking out. This is a GFCI. It's a ground fault circuit interrupter. So you should be able to just push it to reset it. Look, it's not working. All right, so call an electrician because something ain't right. It has power to it because the light's on, but it's not resetting, so something's wrong with it. So call an electrician and have them fix it. I'm gonna fix this one. I'm gonna pull it apart. So check it out. First, we take the flathead screwdriver and we take the plate cover off. Don't ever work on anything hot. It's dangerous. You should always turn the power off. If you don't know what you're doing, you could get shocked, or worse, you could get electrocuted. So you don't want to get electrocuted. So the plate cover has longer screws for the toggle switch, and it has shorter screws for the GFI. The rectangle is a Decora style. This is a nice plate cover. It's the soft style, so it doesn't break as easily. It's a flexible. I like it. Okay, metal box. Kind of take a look at it. I see the wires behind. Okay, I'm going to switch to a Phillips, and I'm going to pull this out. So when you're in a metal box, it's a lot more dangerous because if you pull the switch off, the screws are really bare. So if you hit those bare on the metal box, bzz, if the metal box is grounded. The GFCI, the screws aren't as easily sticking out. So it's a lot harder to spark it. So this is the yoke, and this part is grounded, usually supposed to be. Okay, so there's no ground on here because it's grounded through the box. The box is grounded, so there's no ground connected to this. I don't like to do it that way. I still like to run a wire from here to there. That way when I pull it out, it's still grounded. So basically, I just wanted to check this to see if it's bad. This is the load, and if the load has wires on it, it could cause this to trip. If this has wires on it and it goes to the bathroom over there and something's plugged in that caused it to trip, it'll have that same issue when you try to reset it and it won't reset. So these aren't being used. This is still plasticed off. This has power going into it, and then it has power going out. It has neutral going in and neutral going out. So this GFCI doesn't protect other GFCI, other outlets in other bathrooms and things like that. It can. And so that's what I wanted to see, if there was a load. Line is coming in, and so line goes in and line goes back out. So then the next bathroom has line going in and line back out. So that means that this GFCI is most likely just bad. It's just gone bad. If I wanted to test it, I would pull these wires off the load and then see if it reset. Then I would know if it's the wires or the next or it's the load that this GFCI is protecting. In this situation, the GFCI is only protecting what's plugged into this. So turning off the power, I could pull these wires off and put a new GFCI in. But I need a new GFCI, so I just wanted to do this video. Maybe I'll pause it and save it. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll show you the rest of the video once I get a GFCI. So call an electrician. Don't touch those screws. Don't touch that black screw. Don't touch those copper wires. They'll get you. Whoa, that was fast. I'm already back with a new GFCI. So, 2 different screws. Can you tell the difference? They're made different. This one's kind of silver. This one's kind of bronze. Silver is for the neutral, the white wires. Bronze for the black wires, for the line. Don't do anything hot. Working hot is dangerous. Turn off the power. That's your best bet. Okay, so as you can see here, the power's still on. So the box is grounded. That's a return path. For electricity, you need a potential difference between two. And so this is the hot. I can touch it with my screwdriver. because I'm not touching anything else. I can touch it and I'm not getting shocked. But if my feet were on concrete, I'd get shocked. If I'm touching the white one and that, or the ground and that, I'm gonna get zapped. And if I'm stuck into it, I will get electrocuted to death. So there's no ground on this one, so I'm putting my hand here. There's still no potential difference. And so I'm gonna release the power first. It just goes to another bathroom. There's nothing in the other bathrooms. So, bang, pulled the wire off. It's better to pull the hots off, the blacks off, before you pull the neutrals, because the neutrals could be holding together another circuit and you can cause an issue. And these were longer than I usually like, and they have bends in them, and the bare copper was sticking out behind the outlet. And so really you want all of the copper inside. These have nice little tabs so you can slip the wire in behind it. So I'm going to give these, they're usually loose, so I just want to open them up a little bit more to give me some more room to work with. There's a little strip gauge on the back of here that shows you how long you should strip them, because you want them to go down into the bottom there and then tighten them down. But you don't want much copper sticking out here. It's a whole lot safer that way. And you know, no one's supposed to work on it hot anyways, but might as well make it right. So I've always learned to just take the time to make it right. I mean, I could have just put this right back in, but I'm gonna trim a little bit off. It's a little bit sketchier while it's hot. It's good to work with one hand as much as you can, but go out to the breaker, turn it off. If you don't know what you're doing, call an electrician. Call Electrical Solutions, Big Bear Lake, California. Okay, straightened them out, trimmed them off. Now, I took the hots off first, so I'm gonna put the neutrals back on first. Got these little tabs in there. Okay, this is the old GFI. Don't put that one back in. Let's go for the new GFI. That looks about right. So line these up. Sometimes you can get shocked from a neutral if there's power coming back from something else, like a light bulb or something. I've been zapped by a neutral, and it's the craziest one because you don't really see it coming. And now I'm getting really dangerous because I'm tightening this neutral when I'm right next to the hots. So how about we move this hot out of the way, move this hot out of the way when we're not touching the ground in the neutral. Then tighten it down. Give it a pretty good twist. And time for the hots. Get it underneath this little tab plate here. That's why it's nice loosening them up. Then see, it goes all the way down in there. And oh, that one shocked a little bit. A little zap. All the way down. And tighten her up. Okay. Now let's see if it works. There it is, green light. Green light means go. So it's grounded by the box. You can see the ground in the back of the box connected to it. So when I put it back together, this will be grounded to the box because it has a little grounding tab here, which makes it better. No ground screw. Usually there's a ground wire from here to here. It doesn't have to be because the box is grounded, but I like it to be sometimes because then this is still on outlets and stuff. That way when you pull the outlet out, it's still grounded. So, yay! Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, follow, or whatever. Have a beautiful day. Gree!